Espers? SK here. I know it's been a while since I posted a Dislyte video, especially with all the updates coming out that we have coming out tomorrow, within a few hours actually. And this isn't really an update video. This is more of just it's kind of an update video, but more update for my personal account, as well as just a few other things I want to talk about as well when it comes to this new update. I'm looking forward to Zora because her attack style is kind of new. It's kind of a follow-up style attack, so it's really cool to me. We do get a free Esper. I've been through these patch notes a few times. I'm kind of like, okay, this is pretty much basic stuff. The only thing I'm really excited they're adding is a new set of instances. So that's one thing I'm really excited for. I did save a few discs to pull for Zora. Not sure if I'm going to get it because I haven't gotten any of the banner Espers yet. However, I did pull during those banners and get like 3 legendary Espers per banner. So might do the same thing again this time. And that was within like 200 scrolls, I believe. So, yeah. But, big news, I did beat the Temporal Tower 50 today. Man, it was hard. Y'all don't want me to tell you how hard this thing was. Like, getting through the first 2 floors was the most annoying part. The last floor, it was really simple because I remember that you shouldn't even be attacking the boss when you get there. I mean, not attacking the boss, but attacking the side mobs when you get there. And, like, the first times I went straight to attacking the side mobs, like, try to, lower their AP. Then I kept remembering, wait, don't these things counterattack every time and boost the boss's AP? Nah, bro, let's stop that. So I stopped doing that, and I went ahead and just, like, went with a regular attack pattern, just attack the boss until they get the shield up. He only went to the shield phase once, and he didn't even get to go through the whole phase. And I broke both of the shields, and then I kind of just staggered him all the way through the rest of the fight, which was perfect. Now I'm glad I did that because they're about to do an update where on that 50th floor there is going to be a task like how they have it for the other floors, the other boss floors, like how on 445 it has it to where as the enemies have bloodlust or whatever. So that's gonna also appear on the 50th floor. There's gonna be a random thing to beat, and that's gonna suck, to be honest. So I'm glad I kind of got that out the way. I got the legendary. I mean, what is it? The 5-star. The Abilamon. That's something. The legendary Abilamon, and I got the free golden disc out the way, as well as the that one, the platinum record. We do have another platinum record coming up for the login event, so I'm kind of happy about that as well. So I'm probably gonna wait until I get that to go ahead and make all my pulls together. Other than that, yeah, I'm kind of glad of that. Now I did go ahead and make a little post on Facebook, on the group I'm in about how I actually completed this, and I completed this using a pretty easy team. We're gonna go ahead and go over that real quick. I should have recorded that. Actually, that's not how I used. I should have recorded that play, but I didn't. But yeah, the team was actually a really weird team for me to use. Thinking about like how you had to actually go about fighting the boss, it was a weird team for me to use because I didn't think the team was actually going to pull it off until it did pull it off, and it actually worked out because of her. And you're like, oh yeah, Pandora, yeah, that's she's cool. I mean, she pretty much works out the first 2 floors for you. Well, she helped out a lot on the boss too. Who was my last? Oh yeah, it was Bernice. She helped out a lot on the boss too. So on the first 2 floors, Pandora pretty much carried the first 2. I killed off the CCs and I killed off the DPS. The stats I had her on, I had her on my Gabby set. Yeah, because she was slower than Sally. She had to be slower than Sally. She didn't have to be slower than Sally, but I had her slower than Sally. And Sally was wearing Unis's gear. And then everybody else was pretty much wearing what they're wearing right now. Yeah, so this was how the team was set up. And with the fight started off, I used Sally to go ahead and use the attack buff. Used Pandora to half everything, to put the debuff on everything, and then I halved whoever's attack I wanted to. I mean, whoever's HP I wanted to, which was either Long Mien or Pritzker. And I always did Long Mien because Long Mien gave me so much problems. Like, Pritzker wouldn't stun everybody, but Long Mien would freeze everybody. So I went to Long Mien every time. So I went to Long Mien, half his HP, and then the one shot with Pritzker came in with his skill 3. And you see, my speeds aren't nothing like super spectacular. 201 here, 202 here. 205. Then yeah, my speed's nothing spectacular. So, but yeah, like what is it? Let's see. So yeah, I did that stuff. So my computer's turning off for some reason. But yeah, I did that, and that pretty much carried me through like the first two floors, like I said, just killing off everything using Pandora and Sander to get off the finishing kills. And then I saved like the support espers that they had on the enemy team. Like on the first floor is Yesua and Unkishai. I saved Yesua for last so I could reset all my skills, so I can go to the second floor having all my skills set up. And I did the same thing on the second floor. Second floor, it was a harder choice because it was either Raven or Beyondina. And Beyondina's annoying, bro. Like, she's not as good when you're fighting with her, like using her, but when you're fighting against her, she's annoying. And she come out and like smash my whole team like out of nowhere. And she clear buffs and then she just smashed my whole team. So I had to go ahead and kill Beyondina first. So I did the same thing. I did Sally's buff for skill 2, which this is how she is now. I threw these 3 on her after. Well, I threw this one on her before, and I threw these 2 on her after. The Abilimons after. So this didn't. She didn't have the second. She didn't have the skill cooldown for this one. So I had to wait on a 5 skill cooldown for that one. That was so hard to do because like I was getting wrecked, bro. And so like I'll go ahead and do her skill 2 to get the attack buff. I do skill 3 on everything. Skill 2 on Beyondina. Hopefully it would stun, and if it did stun, I'll go into Apollo and use skill 2 to get everything to Charles to try to stun again. He did not stun as much as I wanted to with 91 freaking accuracy and being the team lead, which is his freaking captain ability, giving 40% more accuracy. He did not stun everything. Like, he missed stuns more than he hit stuns. And so I had to kind of like reset a few times depending on like who he stunned and who he didn't stun. If he stunned Raven, it was perfect. If he didn't stun Raven, it was so much harder to fight. It didn't matter if he stunned Lin Zhao because Raven was actually the real problem. Like Lin Zhao, her ability sucks, but if he didn't like Raven does too much, dude. Raven does too much when it comes to a setup. So I had to go ahead and make sure he stunned Raven every time when we had to go through that fight. Because I did fail through a few times trying to end that fight. And it's because, like I said, I forgot that you weren't supposed to attack the side mount on the boss. So when he finally got the stun off on Raven the one time I did complete, it was perfect because all I did was make sure that he stunned Raven, and I kept. And so the enemy has a Unas as well, and the Unas is the real problem there, because once you kill Beyondina, the Unas is going to constantly be using their passive to put immunity on everybody, right? What you're going to want to do is use Apollo to target Unas every time. And punch Unas back down every time. Punch his AP back down every time it gets up there. And then while you're doing that, you're going to want to kill Raven at the same time. So you're going to use Apollo to control Unas, and Sander and Pandora to kill Raven. Then Lin Zhao comes in. Lin Zhao is not that really big of a deal as long as you have Sally's skill 3 up or Bernie's bubble up, because I find that her bubble can actually eat a lot with this amount of HP. I think it's like what? That's actually 40,000. Holy crap! I didn't think she was at 40,000 already. My relic's not even that good on her right now. Well, okay, I lied. So this is the one relic I need to change out, but everything else is like meh. But yeah, so like I need to go ahead and do. I need to go ahead and do that. I'm supposed to be freaking in a meeting right now. Why have they not invited me to the meeting? So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Like I got to the boss, and the boss was pretty much simple. If you beaten the first boss, it's pretty much the same thing. I didn't remember that because it was so long that I beat the first boss, the Tower 100 boss. So I got in there and I was like trying to use his skill 3 to knock everything's AP back down, not remembering that they counterattack. So I was like, wait a minute, why do they keep counterattacking? That's stupid. Like that's not one of their things. And I finally read all this because I was like, wait a minute, they both counterattack. This one AP pushes. Son of a... And so I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to stop attacking these things. I'm just going to focus on the boss. Sometimes, like I said, 91 accuracy, bro, on this boss did nothing. Because the way Apollo sat there and, like, sometimes did and sometimes didn't do the pushback, it worked my nerves. Like, it really worked my nerves. And when he did do the pushback, it worked out perfectly. When he didn't do the pushback, I was so hurt. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, but I did beat the boss. I did go ahead and complete that, and that was perfect. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I did kind of go off on a tangent there. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.